Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 755. Free Consultation Friday, part 2. Boy, oh boy, am I late, but that's okay. I was celebrating the worst enrollment history launch of the Masculine Empowerment Network ever to happen. I guess people just don't give a shit anymore to make their life better. So I just said, hey, you know what? I'll get here when I get here. I'll keep delivering value. I'll figure it out. And the guys that do sign up, I'll tell you what, because we have people are signing up, but this is the worst launch in the history of the business. I don't know if it's the economy or maybe I'm just falling off and I suck and no one gives a shit anymore. But I mean, hey, maybe you can go out there and find another multimillionaire international playboy to coach you and help you guide you along the way. Maybe it's not me, but it's okay because I'm still here. Had a wonderful night last night. It was a little wild. This is why I don't like going out in Tokyo. It's because I go out, everybody knows me, and everybody's like, when they see me, everybody wants to buy me shots, and everybody wants to it's buy me drinks, buy me shots. I went out last night with the intention of staying for an hour or so. Lo and behold, you get home at 4 a.m. And so here we are. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. How's everybody doing? Let's go. Let's see who gives a shit to fucking change their life. Let's see. Or do we just want to watch debates and own feminism and get the next zinger in on those 304s, the very women that ignore you in the real world, leveling up, changing, becoming the man that they want to serve and be with? Nah. Let's tear them down. Let's point the finger outwards. Phone lines are about to be open. Let's see who calls. 657-383-1318. I am going to do this right now. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. I'm doing A-okay. Okay, let's go. Phone lines are open. Got some pomegranate juice, and I have a big bag of potato chips that I'm going to eat right here on the stream.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important...
Your show is scheduled to start in 28 seconds.
28 seconds. 28 seconds. So these phone lines have absolutely no one on them. No, people are going to call in. I'm going to eat my favorite bag of potato chips today. Look at this. The big 144.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
These are amazing.
Blog Talk Radio.
So I've been going hard on the Inner Game July, right? And I've been doing the elliptical so much that my knees and my legs have kind of like given out on me to a degree. Because I do an hour in the morning. And I've been on really low calories too. So my coach told me to take 3 days off, up the calories to 2,700 a day, and 0 exercise. I'm a good student, so I'm going to listen to him. All right. Phone lines are open. It's the midnight hour. So let's see. 657-383-1318. I got 404s on the air. 404, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry, I had to mute my laptop.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, I had a question about my relationship. I don't know if you're covering that tonight.
I'll cover whatever you want, brother man. You actually care to call
So I've
and
been,
do something with your life, so I will oblige and help you out. So talk to me.
so I'm 28 years old. I've been in a relationship for 2 years, and my girlfriend only wants to see me like once a week, and we live 5 minutes away.
Okay, go on. Tell me more.
She's works as a bartender 4 nights a week. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, if she's just not that into me, if like I'm always the one pushing to like see each other more, and it's just always like she's always said, oh well, I'm working, and then I have to have off days to myself, and I don't know.
How did you meet her?
You're gonna roast me. I met her on Tinder.
Well, I'm not going to roast you, but I mean, this is like I was saying, when you get in bed with a dog, you're going to get fleas. Also, bartender is red.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, bartender is red flag job also. So when did you start to notice the drop off?
Like you were saying recently, when we first started dating, she would come over to my house multiple times a week, and at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And there was definitely like a fire in the relationship. And I would say after about 8 months, it dropped off. And for the past year, I've only seen her like once a week.
When she comes over, are you having sex?
Yeah, we have sex once a week whenever we see each other.
Is it still good? Is she still into it, or is it like reluctant sex?
No, I would say she's still into it. She always, man, she might be cheating and I might be in denial, but like she always stays late at work because she says that like their bar used to stay open till 11 and now it stays open till midnight. And I've been thinking like, should I go there one night at midnight to see if they're actually open?
Well, have you talked to her about this?
Yeah, I mean, she sent me screenshots from her manager talking about how they want to make more money. Oh, I have talked to her about seeing each other more, and she just says she always has the same excuses, that she needs time to herself, at least when she's not working, and just that I can't be the center of her life, is what she says. Like,
she's checked out, bro. She's checked out.
Yeah.
What do you got going on in your life?
Well, I'm 28. I live in about 20 minutes outside of Atlanta. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I won't say the exact city, but it's like about 20 minutes outside of Atlanta to the north side. I work for a brokerage online where I basically log trades. I don't know if you've ever heard of the brokerage called Hugo's Way, but I work a 9 to 5 for a brokerage.
And how much do you make a year?
And I make $60K a year doing that.
Cool. And then
I have about $30K in crypto.
And then how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
You a white guy?
Yeah, I'm Polish.
And you in good shape?
I'm 6 foot, about 220. I could lose 20 pounds. I
Okay.
should lose 20 pounds.
So you're a little fat?
Yeah, a little bit, not too much.
Is
but
your
yeah.
girlfriend hotter than you?
All she's done is gain weight since we've been together. She was hot when I met her. Now she probably weighs like 180 pounds.
Do you love her?
Yeah, I do. I've like, my mom has asked me if I'm gonna marry her, and I just don't think that's smart.
You know what time it is? Time to shut it down, my friend. So here's the thing, okay? What's your name, buddy?
Elijah.
All right, Elijah. So here's what I want you to do, okay? So, one, okay? I want you to mentally break up with this girl right now. Okay? Mentally break up with this girl right now. Okay? Number
Okay.
2, we're going to turn this into a learning experience, okay? Do you have access to her phone number, or excuse me, do you know her password on her phone?
I know her password, but I don't know like her social media passwords.
That's okay. Do you know who her best friend is?
Yes, yeah.
So next time you get an opportunity, do this, okay? When she's, you go fuck her and she goes take a shower or something, check her phone, and then check her, social media DMs and all that shit. See who she's DMing, see what's going on, and then check her conversation with her and her best friend, because that's where we're going to find all the dirt, and see what's going on, because something's clearly going on.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay? But you got to break up with this girl, because here's the deal. You have made it known to her that you want to spend more time with her, correct?
Yeah, multiple times.
And she's not complying?
No, I mean, for over 6 months now.
She's got to go.
Yeah, I mean, we live 5 minutes away, which is crazy.
Yeah, bro, fuck that bitch. She's got to go.
Yeah.
But what I want you to do, I want you to get down to the bottom of this and figure out why she's cheating, or what. Maybe she, she could. Maybe she's not cheating, but does she have a history of cheating in her past?
I'm her first boyfriend.
How old is she?
She's 24.
Oh boy, that's not good.
And I met her when she was 21.
Yeah. But not spending time with you, bartender job, saying she has to work late, acting shady. Nope. Does not compute.
Yeah, I guess I have a like a small mindset. I don't know the word for it.
Scarcity mindset.
Scarcity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's late out there too, right? It's like midnight.
It's 12:30.
Yeah, bro. And where is she?
Yeah, 12. She's working. It's Friday night.
Yeah. And is she gonna come see you tonight, or what's the deal?
No, I only see her either Tuesday or Wednesday.
It's got red flag written all over this book.
I know. I feel like I'm not the only one in this type of relationship, and that's why I felt compelled to call in.
Yeah. Well, listen, bro. You're a tall, good-looking white man. All right? Go lose some weight. Go make some more money. Fuck that bitch. But do me a favor. Dig, and find out the reason why this is happening.
Yeah. Once I find out, I'll send in a super chat to tell you.
Yeah. Let me know what's up. Because it's super important.
And I just found your channel not too long ago, so I definitely want to join the what you got going on. I think you're a genius.
Well, if you join the Masculine Empowerment Network right now, you can. We're closing enrollment on the 5th because we're starting the live training, and nothing like a breakup to motivate you to get you back on your feet. I've helped a lot of guys with breakups and divorces and all that. We'll get you on the right path, man. I'll show you how to find a good girl as well, and how because there were probably some red flags that you found in the beginning that you'd kind of overlooked or just didn't have the capacity to see. And then when you overlook these red flags, you get to positions like now where you're in pain.
When you recently said you talked about girls with daddy issues, and she grew up with her dad in jail.
I mean, there you go.
And so much of what you said is true.
Yeah. How did you find me?
On Twitter, I saw some clip of you on Fresh and Fit on some Twitter clip, and then I found your Twitter profile. And this was probably 3 weeks ago.
Wow. Good to hear, man. Yeah, X has got some great organic reach.
Yeah. I'm hoping to, because $60K a year isn't enough. I'm hoping I have about $30K in a crypto portfolio. I'm hoping to really make money this run.
What's in your portfolio?
I have about 5,000 in meme coins, and then I have some XLM, some XRP, some Solana, and a little bit of others like small cap coins.
Get rid of that XRP. I would dump right now. The market is so down. I would put that XRP into Solana. That is the easiest, because Solana's going to go back to 200, no doubt. Especially if Trump gets in office. Yeah. Man. If Trump doesn't get into office, then we're all fucked. But if he does, we're all going to make a lot of fucking money.
I would love a 10x, but I really just want to see this 30,000 turn into 6 figures.
Get out of XRP for sure, and XLM. I'd get out of that and put it into Solana, bro. Solana is the easiest fucking money you can make.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, keep your head up. The link is in the chat, or you can scan the QR code. But sign up right now. Join the Masculine Empowerment Network, and we'll help you out. Because shout out to Adam who just signed up.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Adam G just signed up for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Thank you for joining us today, sir. And Elijah, keep your head up. Sign up when you're stay on the phone or stay on the call, stay on the show, whatever, and sign up, and I'll shout you out. Get into the Telegram chat. We'll start figuring this out right now. We're gonna level you up, okay?
Alrighty. Have a good one. You
too, brother. Keep your head up. Don't worry about that bitch. Peace. All right, guys. Call me. 657-383-1318. I am I'm gonna go reload on my pomegranate juice. I've got this pomegranate concentrate. Oh my god, it's so good. But you have to cut it with water because it's too strong. And I've eaten too many of these potato chips. I gotta put them away. You guys want to hear listen? You guys want to do ASMR potato chips? Yes. I feel like a Twitch girl. Somebody send me $10 for doing ASMR. Oh. I understand why nobody watches this channel.
Shut up and take my money.
Hey, thank you. I'll be right back. Nobody's on the phone, so call me. New caller. First time caller. Give me a call.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. If you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up.
I'm back for more ASMR. MLD ASMR ear rape. Best potato crisp advice. How was that very ASMR-y? What flavor? Salt. Like how I'm feeling right now. Very salty. 914, you're on the air. What's up?
This is back for more fucking coaching.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Great productive day after the advice you gave me this morning. So I went through a lot of Alex Hormozi content today.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remembered that, I think you said like either late last year or earlier this year, you took an Alex Hormozi course, right?
Yeah, he has a free course that he has available on his website.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was free. And then I was going to ask you what it was, so I guess I'll take it then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good course.
Other than that, I'll take it. You also held up a notebook. I think it was earlier this morning for me. Had the number 38. Did that mean that because you're 38 years old, like that's all the info you got from this year?
It's correct. It is coaching. It's not all the info this year, but I kind of took half the year off to travel and gallivant and live it up. And now for the second half of the year, I'm just really going to be dialed in and pushing hard and working on my self-development.
What have you been focusing on?
Just being better with my emotional control. And I really got to develop my skills as a digital marketer. And then I also want to be better at business overall. you know, and I want multiple streams of income that I'm working on as well. I'm being sued by that faggot John Anthony Lifestyle, so I have to wait for that shit to be wrapped up. And then once that's wrapped up, you know, then I can fucking finally get things going. But
Well, that's probably his last chance of any kind of money, so that's why he's so fucking desperate.
it's all right. Listen, he made the most crucial mistake ever. He made an enemy with a multimillionaire that has access to people around the world. Okay, my day in the sun will come. I'm not the kind of person just to let this slide by. I will get my revenge, and you'll never see it coming.
And he's a guy who's only has access to like prostitutes.
It's all right. He can't fight. He's a coward.
Yeah.
You can try illegal all this bullshit, but hey, you live in Brazil, and people do whatever they want to do in Brazil for a little bit of money. So it's not bad. It's not an uncommon thing when someone has a bad day in Brazil. When someone has a bad day in Brazil, it's not an uncommon thing at all.
Yeah, people disappear. So who right now are you following for digital marketing?
Hormozy. But honestly, I've been looking at Hormozy, yeah. And then I'm looking at that's another thing I've been thinking about. You know, I've been focusing on the men launch, which has been a failure. But I've been focusing on that. But once things are sorted out, I'll be able to really pick a good mentor and really dive in, because I really just want to start studying and get back into things. Like, you know, like I said, I took the first half of the year off. And I mean, I was doing a lot of coaching, you know, Manila and then Orlando and all the groups and everything I was running offline, off YouTube, whatever. But yeah, I just really all I want to do is just train, you know, make money, study. That's all I want to do. I don't really want to do anything else. Like, I went out last night, it was fun, but I'm already like, that's kind of a waste of time. But it's whatever. It is what it is.
Well, if you're a guy like you is always looking to get better, you know, I know for myself, I got a long way to go.
It's all good. You're gonna do fine. But look, I got other callers here. I got 4 other callers. I'm gonna help them out. You have any questions left over?
Nope, that's it. Thank you so much, John.
All right, buddy. Take care. Much love. We chat soon.
Peace.
Peace. My truth. Okay, so 608-714-832-951. You guys are up next. My truth. Is frame a result of confidence, or is it built on charisma due to trial and error? How does one develop frame? How do you develop frame, John? Frame is having confidence to enforce your boundaries. That's what we have. So you need to know what you're okay with what you're not okay with, and then you're going to enforce it. And shameless plug, here it comes. Brace yourself. I'm going to ask you guys to do something, make yourself better. You have a question, I have an answer. On the 13th of August at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take a look here. See that? Wraith is going to talk about developing frame in the Masculine Empowerment Network. So you're going to know exactly how to develop frame. Okay? You're going to know how to have confidence. You're going to know exactly what is going on in your life. Okay. Right there. You have to have boundaries. So you need to, first comes first, you got to know who you are, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with, and what's what you want. It's not what mommy tells you. It's not what daddy tells you. Okay. It's what you want. Right. And then frame is about enforcing your boundaries. Because boundaries are useless if you do not enforce them, and people will test you. So, thank you for the $5 super chat. John Tranthony Lifestyle. I'm telling you, bro, if somebody just, you know, a tall white guy has a bad day in Brazil, is that going to be on the front news? No, nobody gives a shit, right? How much do you have to pay a Brazilian person to do something for you, right? What does $100 go for in Brazil? What is $500? What does $1,000 get you? Right? You know, you can hire people and pay them to do things digitally via Bitcoin. Bet you guys didn't know that. You just wash the money. There's no trace back to anybody. You know? And the guy has so many people that hate him. You know? But vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Let's go to 608.
Hey, John.
Hey there.
Jonathan.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
This is Billy Juan.
Hey, Billy, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing just fine. I guess I just had two things. The first thing is like, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very good. How are you doing?
The reason why I ask is I watched the replay of your first call-in show today, and I saw you had kind of a rough time with like at least two callers, and
yeah,
you know, and that's pretty draining. But I just want to say that was very educational. You know, it's kind of like, you know how like Batman's rogue villains, they're like sort of like reflections of aspects of his personality. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, if I do this wrong, I could end up like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I thank you for enduring all of that. I wish those guys the best. You know, Parker and was it like the gentleman in Puerto Rico, Vincent, Victor. Yeah. So, but I'm sure that took a toll on you, and you know, just hope you're living your best life despite having that kind of experience. So.
No, I'm fine. It's part of the work, you know. It is what it is. I'm not really. I mean, it is what it is. It's just what I got to deal with. You know what I mean? I'm not angry at the guy, but you know, you have to be real with these guys. And I was just telling them the truth, man. Like, brother, you are draining me. Okay, you are draining me.
Yeah.
And you know, that's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he's got a very long road ahead of him, and you know, and but yeah, no, thank you for engaging these people. I don't see how somebody like Rich Cooper or Better Bachelor or Rolo or even Rolo would, you know, do that. You know what I mean? So.
Well, let them do their things. They got to sell their books. They got to sell their pheromone soap. You know, we all have our crosses to bear.
Right. Sorry to dwell on that. The second thing, just as a quick palate cleanser, I kind of want to tell you a real quick story about why people should follow your Instagram account. Hot Dude Life.
Okay.
So like, I think like a week or two ago, you kind of blew my mind. I was like liking, you know, Instagram stories, and I saw a map of my hometown. I lost my mind. I was like, what? MLB has a map of my hometown. And I saw this epic bike ride, and turns out to be a longtime member of your community. And so I DM'd him, and
it's Adam, right?
You know, we hung out recently. Yeah, Adam. Yeah. So I didn't want to like dox him. I mean, I don't care about what people know where I am. I'm just not sure. But you know, yeah, I hung out with Adam. I invited him to my gym, and he like gave me the workout of my life. Okay, for like an hour and a half, we were just really hitting the weights, and I can tell he was a really great student of yours, and
he's a great guy.
Really solid guy. Like he has a military background, so like when you listen to him speak, like every word has purpose, every word has direction. You know, like military guys, they don't bullshit, they don't waste your time. And it was just you know, I hope to absorb that as I get to know him better. And we shared a meal, and it was really cool to talk to him. And just so, I mean, you just never know. Like if you look at somebody you look up to, like I look up to you, and like just like a little random opportunity like that, just to connect with somebody is a really wonderful thing. So,
Well, it's good to hear, man. Like I said, that's
Yeah.
I tell the guys, like, there's a limit to just sitting on YouTube and watching me. There's a limit to it. You have to get out there. You have to get involved in
yes,
the community. You got to go meet these other guys. And I'm telling you, there's power when
Yeah.
two powerful men come together. There's power when two guys join
Yeah.
in united cause. Or just like, it's just nice to know you have somebody who's on the same page as you. He's not a simp. He's not a weirdo. He cares about self-development. Those kind of people are,
Mhm.
so rare. So rare.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you've talked to Adam, like online. Like, I'm sure, I think he's been in your other courses and all that, but like, I'm pretty sure he wants to meet you in person. And the whole reason why I brought up Adam was just, I think he's like a real palate cleanser after like all the trouble you had in your first call-in show. So, I hope you look forward to meeting him, because he's a really outstanding guy, and I think you should be really proud of yourself as a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Coaching men. So,
thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Anyway, I don't mean to take up your time. I'm trying to work on being less reclusive, and trying to talk to more people and all that. So, I'll get there.
You will. You're making the changes needed to do. You're evolving as the years go on.
Yeah.
You're due for a haircut, by the way. Go get a haircut. I
just real quick about that. I had this terrible. Well, it wasn't a terrible haircut, but it was like a really short, buzzed haircut. So I'm just kind of growing it out a little more before I, have somebody take care of it. So
nice.
But you're absolutely right. I do need a haircut. So.
Oh, you're good. I mean, you're a stud, Billy, and you're not like. I just my biggest thing for you, I just want you to believe in yourself more, because you're such a smart guy. You're so well spoken. You have an amazing voice. I hate my voice. My voice is so nasally. I sound like a fucking nerd all the time. But you have like this fucking like deep, cool. It sounds like you smoke a pack a day. Like it's like, you have a great voice, dude. You have a lot of great things going for you. I just want you to see what I see in you.
I really appreciate that, and I just want to say, like, I at work, I often have your old live streams play in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I love your voice. I think you have a really wonderful voice too.
Thank you.
And the reason why is you have a great heart. Like, I have seen how you talk to these people. I remember, in particular, there's a Dude Party episode that is no longer publicly available. I wish I had a local copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a very controversial thing that happened in England a few years ago. And, I just, I don't know if it's something that's safe to say on YouTube. I don't mean to sound like a pussy faggot, but it's,
you're not.
I just remember how all you guys, you and Artemis and some other fellows, just, I understand you want to make your YouTube channel bigger, and that's your struggle right now. But I really have faith that you're going to achieve what you want to achieve. And from the bottom of my heart, just thank you for everything you've done for me. So
thanks, man. I feel like I'm getting a free consultation Friday. I'm about to fucking cry right now. It's so nice of you to say that.
Oh, well, Emily, I hope you enjoy the rest of your show. And I hope I'll be seeing you soon in the monthly coaching.
I will. Thank you so much, Billy. It's really, like, this has made me feel so good. Like, I'm about to cry. Good thing I got the sunglasses on.
Okay. Hey, guys, subscribe to @HotDudeLife at Instagram. You never know, you might find a really cool friend.
Thanks, Billy. You sweetheart.
All right. You take care, NLD.
Thanks, buddy.
All
right. Peace out.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye, Jonathan.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a nice guy, man. I genuinely, I do care. I do. I'm sorry I'm late today, guys. It's been a rough month. I mean, honestly, guys, the honor. When I meet you guys, like, honestly, the honor is mine, man. All you guys out there, for real. I know I come off as an arrogant douchebag. It's a defense mechanism. I'm working on it. But yeah, man, you guys are awesome. This is what I'm supposed to do with my life. I know, and I'm not gonna give up. You know, this is just my struggle too, and yeah, like I genuinely care. I genuinely do. I do care. I may not look like it. You know, I think some people out there just think I'm in this like a moment. You know, one person wrote a comment on the Masculine Empowerment Network promo thing. They said like, "Oh, this guy only come back to YouTube when he wants to sell something." And this is a guy who like he followed my advice, and he has a girlfriend now. And it's like, damn, dude, is that what like people think? I'm just here, like, just fucking here just to fucking make money. Like, I'm very smart. I'm very talented, and anything I do, I'll do excellent at it. You know, but I know this is my calling. So I just got to endure. You got to live up to my own words. You know. That was such a nice call.
Shut up and take my money.
Yay. Any more collabs with David Bond in the future? David Bond is retired. He doesn't, you know, I respect him too. He kind of like, because he did, you know, he did the whole, you know, hedonistic pleasure thing. But when I spent time with him in Cebu, he was done. He was done, and he is done. And I'm happy for him. He's happy now. He's got a good girl. She's hot. You know, Dave's a good guy. Dave's a really good guy. And he means well. Yeah, you know, he's an example of like, you know, you can go travel around the world, you can fuck all these hoes, but at the end of the day, like, it means nothing. It's good, go get out there, have your fun, but it's not a sustainable lifestyle. And these people who, you know, continuously get out there and chasing hoe after hoe after hoe, it damages you. And the people who stay involved in that lifestyle, like, something's wrong with them. It's not normal. I have to tell you guys, learn dating, figure it out. It's just a skill set. And move on. Go do something with your life. Help society, help humanity. Humanity needs help, you know. I hope that, you know, there's like a cascade effect from what I do, and there is. I'm literally a global force known for good. Without me, there's no Fresh and Fit. Without Fresh and Fit, there's no whatever podcast, because they stole everything from them. There's no whatever podcast, you know, there's no Just Pearly Things, and there's no Legal Mindset, you know. You know, Rollo wouldn't have started his shit. Rollo didn't know how to fucking do a goddamn thing to, you know, amplify his brand. You know, Richard Cooper saw me making all this money, and his massive ego couldn't handle the fact that I was crushing it. It was funny. Every time I did affiliate sales for Charlie for the Cultivate Crypto, I would always beat Richard, and I would always rub it in his face, and he gets so fucking mad. I'm like, Rich, you got 500,000 subscribers, huh? You still can't outsell me though, huh, buddy? Because people can tell the goodwill that people have, you know. And I'm, like I said, I'm just trying my best. You know, this hot 27-year-old piece of ass in my bed right now that I'm gonna go snuggle up with here in a second, you know. And she's hot, bro. And she's insatiable. She just wants me, you know. And but I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, I did bang her before I came on the show. That's why I was a little late. Sorry, guys. All right, let's go to 832. 832, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, John. Hey, John, it's G Money.
G Money. Good evening. You're up late. What you up to?
Hey. Well, I am cooking some beef chili, actually, today.
Yum.
Tonight, I should say. Yeah, it's gonna be real good. Listen, I wanted to tell you some good news. I had a really good interview, technical interview with a company today, with a lead developer. I think it went very well. I kind of dominated the interview from the beginning. He kind of came in a little bit with some technical know-how. He knew more than I knew, at my level, and then I kind of retook it when he asked me questions. So after the interview, I took the recording I made and I presented it to my mentor, and he is of the opinion that it was a pretty good interview. And if things were to go south, it would just be because the company did not want to train me for some technologies I'm not versed in that they use, or maybe someone else was there that blew the house up, or whatever the saying is, essentially. So I'm real confident about it. Just wanted to call and let you know about that.
That's really good to hear. So what's it looking like? Did they reject you or what?
No, they did not reject me. They are going to.
Shut up
They
and take
said
my money.
that I was the last guy they were interviewing, and that they were going to sit down and talk about it Monday, because I had 2 interviews. I had one yesterday with some HR people, and today with the technical guy. So they're going to compare their notes and everything and make a decision. They said I should have a response by this week, next week, and it should be good or bad, essentially.
Nice. And what does this pay?
They did not say much, but it's looking 90,000 a year mostly.
Damn, bro, that's good money, man.
It's really good money. Yeah, just 10 away from 6 figures. Oh, I am so relieved if I get that. It's been a year and a half coming, trying to get this done, and I could tell a long story about like all the bullshit I had to go through just to get this skill and everything, like you've been telling me since the beginning. But holy shit, man, it's going to be so relaxing to try something I want to do, actually, instead of just thought I had to do, I guess.
Well, that's awesome to hear, man. And, could you just do me a favor, since we're here having a cozy Friday night, everybody in the boys are watching, right? Tell everybody about just like this, like how you came to me, when you started signing up and paying attention, and then what led you to like where you're almost at right now.
Okay. It may be drawn out, but are you willing to listen to it?
Well, I mean, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's for the guys at home, So it just,
all right.
Just let them know.
All right. So I believe I came to John when he was doing Pandemic Pickup 2. I originally found him through the Rule Zero guys, and I found Rule Zero, unfortunately, by Rich went pooper in my Mini Cooper, unfortunately. And then I found John. And someone said on the Rule Zero cast, I think you weren't on the live stream at the time, but you were the guy to go to if you wanted to get laid. So I was like, okay, that logically makes sense. So I started listening to some of your live streams, and I think I was in between. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't sign up for the first thing you were doing, but then I hopped in on Pandemic Pickup, and we first met. And my first time meeting you, I admit I kind of hammed it up a little bit. I was like, "What's up, everyone? I'm G Money. I'm this, that, and the other thing." And you said, "I like this kid." At some point. So when we first had our conversation, I kind of gave my background. I was sitting in my parents' house in my childhood bedroom, and I told them my situation. I was working for a retailer and only earning $10 an hour at that time. I only got that job 2 years ago because I was like, could get some money and then I can play video games, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really have any other drive after that. I just wanted to sit home and play video games all day. So you said we need to get your money situated right away. And I figured, I know you had a stream recently saying, focusing on money before girls is kind of like a cope or something. But I thought, if I want to bring a girl over, I don't want to fuck her in my parents' house. That would be kind of weird. So I decided I needed to get a place of my own. Thus began the journey of me trying to save up to buy a house. So I started essentially with the commissions cashiers would get at the store. I could get $3 for people signing up on a membership or selling some electronics. I could get a little bit higher commission, and it varied. Later on, my parents came to me and they made an offer to help me fund the house a little bit quicker. So we, at the time, the pandemic had wind down. So I started going into the first time in the job market to be a drafter. A drafter, long story short, it's just someone who creates blueprints for buildings, machinery, or industrial equipment, essentially. So I went to this one company. This guy was very cheap and wanted to only pay me $12 an hour. So I took the deal just to get my foot in the door. And I worked there for 6 months. While I was working there, I was looking to get the house. And then I eventually found this nice house that was not too far from my folks' home, which I was okay with. And we made an initial offer for that. 3 days later, I got laid off from my job and we had to back out from the deal. So I quickly had to find a new job. And lo and behold, a week later, I found another drafting job at this, what I like to call a sweatshop of trailer manufacturing plant. It was this Indian guy. I could barely understand what he was saying. He spoke very softly and was wearing a mask. So it was completely hard to understand what he wanted from me, essentially. Mm-hmm. So it was a very difficult work environment in there, and I did not want to work there anymore. And I'd just gotten laid off a week later. So I did the most craziest thing I've ever done in my life. I worked that job for 2.5 weeks. While I was doing that, we were in negotiations with the bank to get the mortgage for the house. As soon as I had 2 pay stubs, I went to the banker and said, hey, look, I have income now. I actually found a job. Once I got approved for the mortgage, I immediately quit that job. So now I am in a house. I have 0 income now, and I need to find a job pronto or else I'm screwed, essentially. So for about 3 months, I looked for a job, and I finally found a job from a company that found me, that I applied to the first month I started looking for jobs, and they found me 3 months later. So the only downside was it was an hour commute in Houston. For those of you who don't live in Houston, traffic is horrible, especially during rush hour times. So I had to go an hour to this company and back to my house. And I was still dedicated to the gym and everything I needed to do. And I just started my coding journey working at this job. So a lot of stuff to do. After, I believe, Christmas, they promoted 2 young 20-somethings, a 20-year-old chick who had a hell of a lot of red flags and a mid-20-something guy. 2 months later, they brought me and another employee in and said, hey, so we do not like your performance at the company. You have 3 weeks to turn things around or you're fired. So I went to the one guy and said, what about my performance is bad? He gave me a list of things, and I managed to pass that little PIP test in 1 week before the deadline. and the other guy got fired 2.5 weeks in. So I survived that catastrophe. I continued my coding journey, and it sucked having to do that commute every day. I felt like I was wasting so much time doing this commute. I was falling asleep trying to get home to just get to my house. I believe it was either coding or going to the gym. No, it was straight to the gym just to, get done with being at that place. Long story short, over there, the guy was very salty with me after finding a way to get away from the office environment in a separate environment. He then did some office politics BS to threaten my job and everything again. And it was a whole fuck barrel situation. So I needed to find a new job and delay my education to find another drafting job temporarily. So I found a company that was owned by the parent company of the company I was working for. And then I safely transitioned to that other company. This was after the next holiday season. Things are going good. Come back from holiday break, and my supervisor, well, actually, I should mention, when I first got there, I wanted to, reduce my commute time. They said I could work 8 hours a day, but so I came in at 8 o'clock, left at 5 o'clock. They then pulled me into an office my second day and said, "Where the hell were you?" I said, "I just got here. It's 8 o'clock." And they said, "No, you have to be here at 7:30. You work a 4:10 shift." And I was like, "Really?" Because we had a conversation yesterday. No. You work a 4:10 shift. But we had a conversation yesterday about my hours. No. You work 4:10. So that was kind of a blow to the time I wanted to save with this new job. After Christmas break, that supervisor quit and I get a new boss. Everything's going okay. He's just getting situated because they shoved 2 teams for him to supervise. And then we have our employee annual review. Now, because I'm only 5 months in, I believe, he says, "You're not going to be getting a raise and all that." I was like, "Yeah, I'm here for 5 months. I'm probably not going to get a raise." So he says we have a scoring system, 1 being worst, 5 being the best. I'm only going to put you at a 3 at max. So there were some 2s and 3s, and there were some things I did need to improve there. But 4 weeks later, he pulls me into the office and he gives me another pip and says, "You completely did not understand anything I said, and you did not do this the right way." And I said, "Really? Did you talk to someone else that I did the exact same thing you wanted me to do?" And he said, "Oh, I'm going to message that guy." I heard nothing back from that guy. And then he said, "You were, quote, aggressive." And I was like, "Really? What did I do that was aggressive?" "Well, I can't tell you." And he says, "You make too much air." So I'm like, "Okay, well, we're all human and all that. So we're not going to be 100% accurate. Based on someone in my role and based on that logic, what is the percent amount of errors you are willing to accept for someone in this role?" And he said, "I'm going to have to think about that." So I knew it was BS. So 4 weeks later after that, he gives me a raise and says he's leaving. So I'm like, "Oh, I must be in the clear now." 4 weeks later, the VP pulls me in and says I'm fired.
Oof.
I'm like, "Why?" "Oh, because of what the guy wrote." And they said, and I said, "Well, why did you give me that raise?" "Oh, that's just something we do after every employee review," which was total BS. So I knew this was a layoff because I still was put on unemployment. So I'm kind of in the same situation I was in earlier. Rounded back to here, I've been working for 2 months to finish up my education and get this job finally to where I am today. So that is the long, drawn out story of G Money's journey to get where we are today. And I could probably not land it now, but I'm in a good position right now to last a couple more months should things not go my way. But that is the long story of my journey.
Well, and I wanted people to hear that because I want people to hear the truth of what is really going on in the world, and it's hard out there. And, people, you're going to fail. You're going to make a bunch of mistakes. You're going to do, a bunch of things, like bad things are going to happen. And, it's just it's part of the struggle. It's part of the game. You know what I mean? So I wanted people to hear that for, just to see, like, this is a real journey that's happening. And again, you are continuing. And the thing is, you are failing from time to time, and that's okay, because you're taking these lessons and you're leveling up from them. And that's what's most important.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's most important.
I have come such a long way from that kid who just wanted to play video games. I can see it. I made a promise to myself. I'm never going to play a video game until I get this job. And believe me, once I get this job, I'm going to be playing hell of Battlefield, hell of DayZ, hell of Squad to celebrate this. But oh my God, not until I sign the employment offer do I play a video game in my new house.
Good.
Oh.
Good, brother. I'm so happy. To hear that, brother. Well, listen, I just wanted people to hear your story. I'm here for you. I'm always going to be here for you. And, you're a guy that does what has to be done. That's how you get what you want. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. And there's a lot of trials and tribulations and pain and rejection you have to go through. So it's all good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next chapter. Probably not too much of a roller coaster, like I just said. Hopefully, maybe some smooth sailing for a year or two, but we'll see what happens.
Well, when you get that job, it's happening. If they're interviewing you for it, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it in the air.
Good.
And
sound like Phil Collins.
The mentor that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You sound like Phil Collins. You said you could feel it. You could feel it in the air tonight.
Phil Collins?
Yeah. I can feel it calling in the air tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Oh, Lord. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. I'm just standing in my kitchen. It just happened to reverberate.
Good. It's good. Well, keep me in the loop. Let me know what's going on. I'm going to take this next caller. But it's good hearing from you, buddy.
All right. You have a great day, John.
Thanks, G Money. Take care of yourself. Peace out. Oh, good old G Money. Good. He's always in a good mood. That's a good thing. He's a good attitude, getting fired, laid off left and right. All right, 505, you're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, it's Cameron.
Hey, Cameron. I thought it was you. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How you doing?
Oh, a little tired. I'm going to go lay down with this hottie and have her rub me down. What you up to?
Well, just got back from work and thought you're still live, so I'm like, yeah, I'll call in.
So what's going on? You get a question, update?
Week. What's that?
Go ahead.
Okay. We spoke last week, told you my situation, updates and everything, and I find myself frequently thinking about reconnaissance in the future, where I want to live, where I want to move afterwards. And how do you go about reconnaissance, looking for places to live in the U.S.? Are there things you look for, certain tips, certain places? What do you generally look for when you want to move locations? For me,
so I'm a rural Jew with my time. So I if there's not a gym within walking distance, a supermarket within walking distance, a convenience store within walking distance, and a park or some kind of nature, I just don't want to live there. But America is a little bit better than that. But yeah, just want to make sure that I look at a place and I look at logistics, because I don't want to drive I don't want to commute more than 10 minutes anywhere. And 10 minutes is a stretch for me. For me, where I live now, supermarket, 3-minute walk, really nice park for me and my dog, 7-minute walk. My gym's a little bit far. It's 10-minute walks, pretty gay. But there's a gym in my building, but the building gym sucks, and it's always full of like these old Japanese people that are racist as fuck that don't want me in there. But I'm all about logistics, And then if you're going to be dating, a good place where you can like take girls for a date, everything I think about is logistics. That's my biggest thing.
What do you think about population size? We found a sweet. I know you live in Tokyo, but do you think there's a sweet spot for population size?
Yeah. You want to make sure. I mean, you don't want to be moving to like Menver,
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah, just something I think about.
Yeah, I would go like, what do you like? Tell me what you like.
Well, definitely like nature. I don't want anything super packed, super big city packed, but I definitely want a larger place than where I'm at for sure. I'd probably say ideally, living somewhere in the suburbs, something like that, and having access to a big city, but not within the big city. So just right outside of a big city would be nice.
What do you have any cities on your map?
No, I've kind of considered, I don't know, maybe Midwest. I don't really know. Besides that, central of the country, don't really care about, far, West Coast, East Coast, not really too familiar with. A lot of liberal states up there, so I don't want to live in any super blue state or anything.
Yeah.
Texas seems nice, but there's no mountains or anything. It's hot. There's a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna have to be trade-off for sure. You're gonna have to make a trade-off. So what you can do is you can go scout an area, pack up your bags, go travel a little bit. You're young, you're able-bodied, you got money, just go scout. There's people in the network. There's guys in the whole masculine empowerment network. You have access to these guys. Just tell them, hey guys, I'm looking for moving. Is anybody in these cities that I'm thinking about? And then go link up with these guys. And these guys will, somebody who lives there is going to know way more than you. And then it's just such a time saver.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Give it a try.
Well, cool. Thanks.
Give it a try and let me know what's up, okay?
We're looking around. Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. See ya.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Cameron's a really good guy. That's why I like meeting you guys. When you guys actually make the effort to come meet me, one, you can see that I'm like exactly the same in real life. Only if I'm in America, I'm probably smoking a lot of weed. Uh-oh. I don't endorse doing drugs. Just the only reason I smoke weed is because I'm a multimillionaire. I've earned my way. I've earned my ability to be a degenerate. Shout out to my good friend here, Andrew. He says, "Love you too, bro. You helped change my life. A few months I've been with you. You're one of the few genuine motherfuckers who has a full development in many areas. Thank you so much." And I love how you guys just are going so hard in the paint on Rich. It's so funny, bro. I think the funniest thing about Rich is he wants to be liked. That's the funniest thing. And he's just so unlikable. Shout out to Blonde Bricks Gamer. Says Rich Cooper just hates any competition for top red pill grifter. OMG. It's funny too when you guys because one thing I noticed this too, right? Because when you join the Masculine Empowerment Network, right? Everybody gets all these life-changing benefits and their lives just exponentially grow. And then they don't come back. And then they go and then, they start getting influenced by other people's other things. They don't have a solid group of guys that can give them really, no BS advice. And then, they fall to the wayside. And then guess what happens?
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
I'm always here for you guys. I'm always here for you. Okay. I'm always here. Me and the 17 people watching this live right now. Just joking. No, across the board, we got 100 people. We've got 15 on Rumble, and we've got 24 on X, MLD Motivation on X. We've got 46 people on Modern Life Dating channel. We have 4 people on the MLD Clips channel and 1 faithful watcher on the Hot Dude Life Twitch account. So shout out to all you guys. All right, last caller. I'm going to go snuggle up. 208, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, John? This is Andrew.
Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you doing tonight?
I am unfortunately a little hungover. And I've been eating so healthy. You saw me wolfing down those potato chips. I'm already feeling the regret of eating those potato chips. I'm about to go full bulimia. Go throw these up.
It's all good. Dude, those carbs will absorb the alcohol. You'll be all right.
Thank you. So talk to me, G. What's up?
So I was kind of thinking tonight. So I've kind of watched like shit from like Tristan and Andrew Tate on kind of like Instagram game, right? So obviously I got to build up my Instagram profile, better pictures, kind of videos, pictures of me doing cool shit, all that. Working on that right now. But as far as like doing kind of cold outreach on girls, right? So I'll see a lot of girls on Instagram. I'm like hot, tatted, fit, all that. And I'm like, I want to tap that. So I think of like DMing them, this and that. Is there any, I've tried it a couple times DMing them. There's only been maybe 2 times I've DM'd girls where I've actually got some response or they even read it, but usually they don't respond.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming my stuff's probably not built up to a point where they're, like, all right, this guy's some kind of somebody who's worth responding to. So maybe I just need to do more work on that front. Is that something maybe, like, how would you recommend that? Like, do I just need to probably build that up more before I try doing that kind of cold outreach on Instagram in terms of, for girls only, not business, not nothing like that, but just kind of reaching out to women?
So what you got to do is you got to like their stories and then like a couple of their pictures, because what's happening is you're probably going straight to the request box because these chicks are slammed with dudes hitting them up, bro. Slammed. That's probably the big thing. Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably not you getting rejected. It's probably just them being slammed. Yeah, see, Brooklyn says right here. Reply to their story right there. She's a girl.
Okay. So yeah, reply to their story, then like what? Just like 2, 3, 4 of their pictures or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a game of cat and mouse. It's a game of cat and mice. So there just be, you just gotta fucking go and give it a go. Just give it a try. Just
Okay.
And then it's like sales. It's everything. It's a funnel. The amount of outreaches, the amount of replies, the amount of commitments to date, and then the amount of girls you can have sex with, and then girls that actually keepers too on top of that.
Right. Is there a certain point where you'd say don't do that until you have a certain follower amount or things like that, or would that not matter?
Andrew, you are a fucking 9 out of 10, bro. You are a stud. You are a fucking good-looking, jacked, handsome, smart white guy. It is nothing. There's nothing wrong with you. You just need to up the numbers.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, respond to stories, like say 2, 3 of their recent photos, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll and if they don't respond to that, cool, move on, go to the next girl, whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, gotcha. And then as far as Instagram, obviously I have a few like kind of decent pics, obviously from the Orlando meetup. Barry took some super nice stuff. So I still need to post those. I haven't posted those like in just a picture format. I think I put a couple in like video format and some reels, whatever, but probably pin those, I'm assuming. So that way that's like the first thing girls will see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, and then other than that, just more numbers, really.
Yep. That's it. Just volume, 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 volume.
Okay. And so I've been also reading, listening to audio version of Art of Seduction. I think I'm like 2 hours, 30 something minutes in right now. I'm trying to, because I think I'm on the point right now where Robert's going through like the 9, what is it? Like the 9 types of women seducers. What did he say? Like the sirens, oh fuck, what was it? Sirens was first. There's the rest. I can't remember now. I'm still having trouble understanding exactly how, like, I would implement certain changes. Like, I know some was saying words, right? Like certain, like as a man, you use the words as a woman's weakness, but others are more visual, which more is on the women's side. Like cards that are easier for her to play. I'm just trying to understand exactly how, at least in the words for a man, like how do I kind of implement that? Because I'm not sure how to make her feel special, how to make her feel like renowned, and I don't know. I'm kind of having a difficulty figuring out the actual way to get that across.
Yeah, like I said, you just gotta fucking just shoot your shot, man. Everything, you're just splitting hairs, but the answer to your problems is more volume. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
That's all it is.
So yeah, as I do more reps, then I'll figure out the nuances.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it. Just that simple.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Shit.
Volume,
All right.
volume,
Well, hey,
volume.
thank you, man.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you, man. I think that's all I got for tonight. So, yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you, man. I hope you have a good night. I hope you fucking recover, get some electrolytes in you and all that. Fucking feel good for the day. But appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you too, dog. Have a good one. We'll chat soon. Peace out.
You too.
All right. That's the last caller. So.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Somebody say, shout out to Carlos, who just subscribed. All right, guys. Well, don't forget the Masculine Empowerment Network is going live right now. So you got 3 days to sign up. You get a dating course that shows you how to really end your dating problems permanently. And then you get access to all the webinars, the Telegram chat, the database where everything is stored for you to watch at a later date as well. You have lifetime access to all those things. I am going to let you guys go. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be talking about something. I'm probably going to have Ryan Fowler on. It's been a while. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.